Эта песня называется Just a Joke.
Someone save me!
Lighting an incense before taping. I do it every live, or I light some sage. This is a question, one of the prompts. The incense is frankincense. From this company, I ordered 6 boxes, not of the same one variety. Can't beat it, I was buying these same boxes at the head shop and paying like $3 a box for them, or $2 and change. And then you can order 6 of them for like $7. Go figure. So anyway, it's Wednesday morning in Portland, Oregon. The West is the best. So I'm just getting around to Tag Tuesday. I don't know, you know me, busy. Not. What did I do today? I didn't even play guitar today. I went out. I was going to get a Sure Shot burger. I've only been there one time. It's a new joint across the street. They used to have a cart for years that I go to, and then they got now a physical place, and it's really popular. But so it was closed today for more construction. They have a good setup with a counter, like old school, and then booths, and then in front you can be outside. I ran into the art director, Philip, and the community coordinator here. He's only been here a few months. And then we have another manager too. A lot of stuff goes on in this complex. And so I have a fob for the art studio on the ground floor. And I saw Philip's in there and walked in and goes, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "I'm going to grab a burger." He goes, "Oh, we're going down there too." I said, "Okay, great." So we walk down and it's closed for construction. Okay. And the other guys were walking, goes, "Where's the Mexican cart?" It's it's better than ice cream. It's a gelato place. It's been there for like over a year now. It's only open in summertime. And they have a New Mexican cart. I go, "No, I've never tried that." He goes, "Oh man, it's great." So we're walking. You want to go to Pizza Jerk? And I go there 2 times a month or more. And we see that the Mexican cart is now where the Sure Shot burger cart is. So we went there, and I had I don't know the Mexican name for it, but like a pork burrito with deluxe. It was a big one, like I was used to in Phoenix at Filiberto's. If you're ever in Phoenix, Filiberto's with an F. Huge burrito. So that was like 2 meals for me today. But get to that flipping tag, Alan. I watched Gavin's video on this, so I'm going from his. He mentioned midnight baseball, meaning behind the scenes, but in my mind, midnight baseball is a version of poker in prison, in the joint. I use the word joint a lot. For a restaurant, for prison, and for a joint. It is 2026, so this is an electronic version of a. Believe me, I could roll one. I'm a master of rolling. So that made me laugh, and it's mercifully only 7 prompts, so cool. and you can knock it out if you don't digress and like I do for 2, 3 to 5 minutes. Boy, I'm kind of parched. I'm going to mention NARA in this video too, probably. It's a Native American organization that is involved with this complex and things in this whole block. Anyway, I'll get to the prompts. First prompt is BookTube setup, like lights, mic, tripod. Very minimal. I have a dark apartment, so I have 2 lights here, 1 overhead light, and sometimes a candle back here. Because the sun doesn't hit my window directly, and it's very cool here. I haven't used air conditioning all summer, and I won't have to. I rarely use my ceiling fan. And so I used to have a clip-on mic. I don't use anymore because I don't need it. Just use the phone. I do recommend a good tripod. Advice for new booktubers. I used to use just a stack of books with my phone propped up on it. But I recommend investing in a good tripod. When Greg visited here, he has a new tripod with a remote, and it did a few things that I can't remember now. But I had a tripod early on that had those round balls on it. You could move them like any direction. That was a cool tripod. It was too short, but you could take it outside easily. I went through a few. I have one I'm looking in my closet that is broke. It was a cheap version of the one I have now. The one I have now, I should look on Amazon. I will. I'll put it up here. I believe it's between $15 and $20, so not too expensive, but it's solid and has like 3 adjustable things, and it goes high, and you can take it outside and use it as a big selfie stick. It's sometimes for my tarot channel, I'll shoot overhead. You can do that with this, like that. Invest in a good tripod. 2, batch videos. This is where you record videos in advance or like all in one day, change your t-shirt, and then nothing wrong with that. People do that. I guess I'll mention some great examples of that. Well, Gavin's 100 classic sci-fi books in the past. I think it goes back to the 20s, or I was part of that. He's batching them. Gareth does that famously. He has them batched up for months. I think Gareth has a really good phone, a recording camera that has big memory, or Gavin's told me that he just will put them on YouTube, but won't release them yet. Just you can put the date you want to release them. I've never done that yet. 3, morning or evening filming. Gavin mentioned like he's a family man with kids, and the cheerful, pleasant noise. You don't want to call it noise, do you? Well, when you hear them outside in the courtyard here, where the building is 3 stories high, and they're screaming for hours. It doesn't affect my recording, although on Monday Lives, every Monday they have a men's drum circle in the community room on the ground floor, and I can hear them plain as day. But even if I take my laptop over to the window, people say, no, can't hear it. So I tend to film in the early morning hours. I'm a night owl, and then I have like an appointment on Zoom in Dublin at 5 a.m. I stagger my sleep. It's interesting. I attempted to make a dream video, but and I have some dream books I mention sometimes. Digressing again. 4, recording rituals. I do get myself psyched up with music and other things. I like I mentioned, lighting incense. It takes me back to my childhood when I was a wee lad. No, not in Dublin, in Toledo, Ohio. Believe it or not, I was an altar boy. I went through catechism, confirmation, dated girls from OLPH, Our Lady of Perpetual Health. Smoke another one. Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And St. Patrick's was a boys' Catholic school. There's other ones too in Toledo, of course, but yeah, what was I saying? Altar boy, frankincense, incense, you know, and I was all that early religious stuff and Sunday school, and I wasn't Catholic. I was Protestant Lutheran. It's Catholic light. And frankincense, incense takes me back. I also like opium fragrance. Even the perfume I buy for gifts. It is relatively quiet here. I shaved, showered. I make notes sometimes, but little pre-tech prep. I turn on the lights, get it in frame. I listened to some Jimmy before I discovered I'm still hearing new Hendrix. In all my years, I've been listening to him since high school. I remember the guy who turned me on to Hendrix, John Sugar. He was a football player who also smoked weed in that. I was friends with everybody in high school, all the cliques. I was a musician, actor, into art, the art club, drama club, symphony orchestras, marching band, played drums. Oh shit! So I was thinking about John Sugar. I'm friends with the Jocks. Now I'm thinking about my basement. We had parties there every weekend. Oh man. I usually have books ready, but I will get up off here and go to grab a book because I have shelves. I'm pointing at 2-3 shelves over there. 5, common filming mistakes, most chaotic moment. Not too many. I've had phone calls on the Monday Live. We recently had a bomber, someone that, and we don't have a moderator to take him out. I think Greg took him out. Yeah, he did. Then we reported him. That's another thing that's under the bridge. I shouldn't bring up, but we handled it. We handled that shite. I forget things. I have a good memory, surprisingly. Luckily, sometimes it's a curse, much like being Irish. So I have a long-term memory. Short-term, I kind of not so good. 6, thumbnail creation. I do it sometimes. I had the like logo or screen thing for this. I don't know if anybody noticed. I think all year this year, Greg made the different one. I'll put it up here. Put them up here. So Greg does them now, which is cool. One less thing I have to do. He does a lot, maybe most of the stuff out for Monday Live. We changed it from Monday Night Live to Monday Live because we do so many guests from England and other places. And sometimes people prefer to do it at different times, so we always accommodate the guests. I'm the one who books the guests. We had Chris's wife on, and as I predicted, you don't need a tarot reader to predict this, but his wife, Chris, is one of the most popular ones. Last time I looked, it was 333 views. So what else about thumbnails? Sometimes I'll take a screenshot or my editing app. It's not software. I don't know what I call it. It's God, I can't remember. I used to use Kick all the time, but this one will give me like 3 options from the video I want to choose if I want, or a custom one. Doesn't make a lot of thumbnails. All right, 7, YouTube SEO. I do none of that. In fact, I had to look up what SEO meant. And it's all that AI shite. But makes me think I need more info on it, and I do. Do very little hashtags. I should do more. I do none of that currently. 8, lives, like live streams versus recorded videos. Yeah, I come off like a complete idiot on other people's lives or live on tapes. I can name like all of them. Like, for example, Gavin's 100 sci-fi books. We recently did one, and I can't rewatch it because I come off like such a fucking idiot. I think I can't watch myself. That was like I call them a live on video, which I don't mind doing. And then all the ones with where I appear with Greg, I think I can't watch those because well, maybe the pinch on one isn't too bad, but God, the one we did at his place in Fredericksburg, we did one on the Civil War. And then we did one on Edgar Allan Poe, and half the time I'm just sitting there going, I get like bashful and shy. Me, I know. Yeah, I can't watch myself. Is that it? Yeah, no. Let's see. I can go off script. Yeah, I'm doing. You may have noticed. I'm doing something that I've never done or had to do, but I'm not crediting the creator of this original tag. I don't subscribe to his channel, and I'll tell you why. I guess he's become a tag factory now. He used to put up this is good advice for new booktubers. There's a community post you can do where you recommend other channels or like a really great creative video that you've seen. Or I recently put up happy 30th anniversary to Greg and Chris, which was Monday after we did the show. The show must go on. So that was a special event for me. I did and then I'd have to look on. So what I'm saying, I do it rarely. It's like the boy who cried wolf. If you do it all the time and everything is great, then the really great stuff will just get washed in the muck of everything's great. I never use the word awesome either. And when I hear it, like in Portland and in public, I just go, in my head, I go, oh, really? Was it really awesome? Man, you're awesome. Really? Was it really awesome? And personally, if you want to diss James Joyce and or Ireland, or like people who do, I've got no time and no love for you. That's real talk. I never said I work and play well with others. I'm not going to tag people in this. It's a good tag. See, and I get tagged by a few people, and I save them, and I have tags going back like pushing a year. So this is a real recent tag, and I liked it. So Gavin didn't tag anyone either. Like, subscribe, make a comment. I'll reply back to you.
We gotta take a night train to the underground city to rock out this fucking ancient walls. We gotta take a night train